Hi, I'm Cam Grant and welcome to Cute Orange Family. Today I'm working in my junk journal. Please grab your supplies and journal with me, or if you prefer, enjoy this video. I took a French course offered to parents by the Viamont School Board last year. It ran for the duration of 4 months. In this video, I make a page to remember my class. I have a binder of notes and printouts from my class, which I flipped through to see what I could use. I found the verbs avoir, which means to have, and être, which means to be. These were the first verbs we learned to conjugate. I also found a printout of an oral presentation I did about junk journaling, what ephemera is, and I talked about a few of the pages in my journal. Here I'm trimming down the paper so that I can see as much of the designer series paper as I could. I wanted to add washi tape to it. I purchased this from the dollar store years ago. My recommendation when using old washi tape is to add a bit of glue to it, even if it feels a little sticky. By the time I had put away all my supplies, I noticed a small piece of it had fallen off somewhere. My instructor, Madeline, was amazing. She was patient, kind, and encouraging. At the start of every class, she would tell us l'expression idiomatique. I wanted to write some of them down on a white paper. I decided to use my gel pens. I love stationery, however, if you don't use them often, they will dry out. If you have tips on how to get gel pens working again, please let me know in the comments. However, I am happy that some of them were working. Here I'm writing down some of the expressions she presented to the class. Couper les cheveux en quatre. This means not to nitpick. Marie est rouge comme une tomate. Marie is blushing like a tomato. When I finished writing, I was trying to decide where they would go on the page. Here I'm going to die cut some letters with the MFD Captions alphabet dies using the Cuttlebug. I purchased my Cuttlebug many years ago when I worked at Michael's, at least 15 years ago. Over time, the plate started cracking, and as you can see, my C plate is broken. It's still usable for small dies, and I ordered a new one after I filmed this video from Amazon.ca. You don't need a die cutting machine and dies to do this. You can use your pencil crayons or markers to write in what you want instead. I'm just trying to use the supplies that I've already purchased. Then I cut out a piece of purple cardstock using MFT's vertical greetings too. I was fiddling around with it with where I should put everything. I wasn't happy with the layout, so I just moved on to the letters. I decided to spell out merci as a thank you to my teacher and Viamont for the course. I could have went and grabbed my tweezers, but I didn't need the word to be perfectly straight, which is the best thing about junk journaling. You can be as messy or as neat as you like. I want to wish you a happy new year. I was trying to post more videos last year, however, I got caught up with decluttering the house and summer fun with the kids. Fall was busy as the kids went back to school and started their after-school activities, then the holidays, and now it's 2023. I decided I would edit and make more videos when I got the chance, and this was actually filmed last year. I have a few more filmed, including the kids working in their journals. I would like to get those edited and posted for you. I took out my new black gel pen just to add a couple doodles to the page. When you buy gel pens, they have this protective tip on the end. You just have to pull that off. To be honest, I haven't worked in my junk journal for the past 6 months. My kids and I have been making art, which helps get my creative energy out. If you're interested in seeing some of it, let me know. I finally decided where to glue down everything. I start with the merci and then I add in my oral presentation. And finally, I trimmed down the extra space around the verbs as much as I could. And I decided to glue them onto my black cardstock scrap. So my instructor always said être, but everyone else says être. I don't know if one is right or wrong. I think they are both right, so I switch back and forth. I remember when I was a kid how much I enjoyed learning French in school. I went to an English public school and we started learning French in grade 4. It was mandatory up until grade 9. My ninth grade teacher was nice and sweet, but I didn't feel like I learned enough French to move on to the next level. I would have never guessed that over 2 decades later, I would be learning French again. I'm not sure if it's my age or just my inability to grasp the French language, but I do find it difficult. Not impossible, just difficult. It helps that my kids correct me each time I say or read something incorrectly. It's actually quite helpful. My husband also gets to listen to my rants when something I'm learning just isn't sticking. So back to this page, the layout is pretty simple as the background is already busy. I added some Hello Kitty and Doodlebug design stickers to finish off the page. I'm happy with how it turned out. I want to thank you for popping by today. I really appreciate it. Please thumbs up and comment on the video if you like, and if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. Have a good day. Bonne journée.